Hello, everyone. Welcome to Spoken Word Sunday with Granddaddy G, episode 79, High School Hippie. I wrote these poems when I was a student at Mount Carmel High School in Los Angeles from 1969 to 1972. Here's my senior picture with my cap and gown. And I can't believe I still have the poetry here with on lined paper and on all this 50-year-old typewritten pages. And here is some pictures of me with my butterfly shirt that I used to like to wear every day. And you can see me there up on the microphone giving headaches to the principal. Probably talking some crazy radical left-wing stuff. Back then, we didn't really call ourselves hippies. That's what the media called us. 1969 was Woodstock, and so as a 15-year-old kid, I was all into the music and the long hair and the fashion and everything happening with that movement, counterculture movement, we called it. We called ourselves radicals. Some people called themselves freaks. But free love and free spirit and working for change was the main thing that it was all about. So let me start with this poem called High School Hippie. I walk alone, but I am not lonely. I sit in crowds, but do not feel crowded. I look through fences, but do not feel caged. I laugh, I cry. I experience life in many different ways. I do not dress the way I do to attract attention. I attract attention because I dress the way I do. I have not been outcast from society. I have cast out society from me. I grow, I learn, I live, I love, I am. I am all that I ever will be. And I will be all that I ever was. My life is flowing movement and brilliant colors. It is all here and now, believe it. It is all here and now, believe it. It is all here and now, believe it. I do believe it. This was about a girl I knew in high school called She's an Artist. She's an artist, the way she captures me. The gliding grace of her pencil over her pad. Like a seabird gliding above the ocean. She's an artist, the way she captures me, pouring color into my black and white world. She's an artist, the way she captures me, opening my eyes to her inner beauty. She's an artist, the way she captures me. She nourishes my smile. She's an artist. I've always loved art and artists. This one is called Scholarship. I remember the morning all of the state scholarship semifinalists became all of the state scholarship recipients that the revolution had to offer. Where will all of this money lead them? Where will they build the monument to mark the end of change? This one is kind of related to that one. It's called Them. They hear without listening. They listen without remembering. They touch no one and no one touches them. They drink, they laugh, they pretend to know happiness. They wear the most expensive masks that they can find to hide their sorrow. Their children hate them for the things they're not. They hate themselves for what they are. They live an illusion of their own creation, like a mirror image of themselves. Them. There was a lot of division in the country in those days also, us and them. We used to have a motto, don't trust anybody over 30. And it was the long hairs against the short hairs. Really not too different than now. I guess it's always been that way. And when the 80s came around, everybody was more concerned about making money than changing the world as far as civil rights or human rights are concerned. And I guess that's how we ended up in the predicament we're in now. But those of us that were around during those times can still have the will in our heart to dream of a better world. I'll end with this one. It's called Kites and Birds. Kites look so free. They remind me of the way we flutter from place to place, like birds who never ask for their meals or their bed at sunset, who never keep schedules or meet deadlines, who never care what other birds think of them. The birds who share their sky do not think anything. It's the birds who are locked in pens and cages that do. They are the jealous ones, longing to soar into the horizon. We give no value to time or money. We have no desire for material things. We are free, like kites and birds. Thank you, everybody. Have a great week. I'll see you next Sunday on Spoken Word Sunday with Granddaddy G. I hope this week brings you some love and peace.